Mondale.
Yeah, I don't like making art. A lot of times, people I think use it as a way to sort of promote the idea of them as this cool art person or something, and that's fine. That really is great, because that sells paintings. I guess sometimes people buy that cult of personality thing or whatever, but making artwork for like a skateboard company is like so much different because it's like the ego is like the last thing in the world that you're doing it for. It's like for me, I just like if my motivation to create art to put on skateboards or shirts and like provides like an outlet for somebody else to go out there and shred and do something that I promote and believe in, that I myself can't personally actually do because I suck at skateboarding so bad. But then if I can create jobs for just people just to shred and like do something awesome that I believe in, then that's definitely better for me. This is funny because I in the past have painted like just crappy little monster heads or like goofy things on purses or hats or something, which is so stupid to make money, but I actually like made thousands and thousands of dollars like just painting on stupid purses and hats, which is like kind of a shame of mine, but at the same time like I could just buy like just tons of comic books and weed and stuff, so it doesn't matter. But I was selling all these purses and hats and stuff, and like Gus comes in and he was hanging out with Judd because I was next to Judd because we can't be separated when we're in public at all. So Gus comes in, he's like, yeah, man, oh, yeah, cool. And I was like, hey, man, nice to meet you. Yeah, look at, these are my hats and stuff. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking for this, like, maybe, like, for an artist or something. I don't know if you know anybody, but we're like, it's this company called Blood Wizard, and it's like this undead wizard child, and it's all about the spirit of living on the edge of hurting yourself or surviving while you're trying to break new ground and shred into oblivion or something. And I was like, oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever heard in my life. I was like, you gotta let me do it. But all I had was these crappy purses and hats. Like, he's like, okay, I don't know, man. I don't know about it. I'm like, this isn't what I really do. This isn't my thing that I do. This is what I do for money. And he's like, okay. And I was like, well, my band's playing tonight. We're opening up for Melt Banana. And he actually came to see our band play. And then he saw us play, and we're kind of like a stoner thrash band or something. I don't know, whatever. It's like power metal. It's kind of dorky, but we just played really hard. And then after the show, he was all looking at me all squinty. He's all, we might be able to work together, like maybe. So I like your band. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out, And then he was like looking at my shirt, and he was like, yeah, maybe we could, because on my shirt it was like a three-headed wolf was on my shirt or something. And so I think that like the three-headed wolf, the band kicking ass, and me being like, come on, dude, I love wizards so much, And so like within a couple of days, I just had a bunch of designs, and I gave it to him, and he was like, these aren't really evil enough, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool, because normally I just make artwork that is like, for a company or something, I'll be like, okay, these are my totally insane paintings, but I can also do specific stuff in case this is too bonkers for you, just for like a little bit of money or whatever. But with them, they were like, nah, it's a little too colorful, and could you make the wizard more like spectral and from beyond and dark and not even really within this world, And I was like, yeah, I can. I just happen to have 100 hits of LSD I just ate. So, no. But maybe I did, but, I didn't tell them that. But yeah, and so like I just kept coming up with the designs, and now I've just sort of branded the Blood Wizard, like how it looks and the mythology behind it, and like all these characters, and it's actually something I'm really really starting to love, and have invested myself in so much with just the characters and like the world and how strange and funny it is. You're like, oh, that's a little too weird, you know? They're like, usually it's like, it's just not weird enough, you know? That's just like, you know, well, what does that mean, you know? And that's the idea for me behind Blood Wizard, is that it's definitely an idea, it's an ideal, but it's also always open to an organic interpretation of what could be. There's no like forcing it. There's no, the Blood Wizard mythos has to be treated in this special way so as not to force the manifestation of the myth. It has to happen naturally. It has to occur in the most inopportune and strange times, and the inspiration needs to just come. You can't like be like forcing the wizard. The wizard is out there just beyond your grasp, you know. You know, if you're hard up, you rob a baby, chances are you're eating tonight.